This evening on ENN Tonight.
Weight loss drugs are making an impact on your college campus. Stick around to learn more.
And if this is something that's going to make me comfortable in my body, then I'm going to be loud and proud about it.
How a new addition is helping Peace Haven Farm make an impact.
And an annual celebration embracing different cultures around campus.
Those stories and more.
ENN Tonight starts now. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for ENN Tonight. I'm Olivia Berger.
And I'm Charlotte Pfabe. Let's dive into this week's top stories. Weight loss drugs like Wegovy are now making an impact on college campuses. Some students are turning to these medications inspired by what they've seen online. But after talking to some students, I learned that the results can be complicated. Medications designed for diabetes, now used for weight loss. Elon Jr. Andrew Kochman lost 110 pounds while taking a weight loss drug called Wegovy.
I lived a decade feeling uncomfortable in my body, and if this is something that's going to make me comfortable in my body, then I'm going to be loud and proud about it.
Wegovy belongs to a class of drugs known as GLP-1 agonists. Another popular drug in this category is Ozempic. Kochman says Wegovy changed his life, but he's also experienced serious side effects like vomiting.
All my friends know they're in the car, and I'm sitting on the side of the road puking. At some point, it becomes just like, oh, there he goes again.
One Elon senior who didn't want Elon News Network to share her name for privacy reasons says she is on Zepbound, another GLP-1. She says people treat her differently now that she's lost weight.
People start, commenting on your posts more. People start, holding doors for you. It's interesting.
Elon Assistant Professor of Psychology Alyssa Solomon studies body image. She says there are assumptions that people make about others when it comes to weight.
People who are perceived as fat, and I use that word as sort of a neutral descriptor here, people who are perceived as fat by others face very real prejudice in the world.
Kochman is pretty vocal about being on Wegovy, even having an I Heart Ozempic sticker on his car. Despite the potential for more side effects, Kochman plans to stay on Wegovy for life.
I'm proud about it. I love it. It saved me.
Charlotte Pfabe, ENN Tonight. Kochman says if other students are curious about weight loss medications, they should first consult their doctor or a weight loss specialist.
North Carolina's Attorney General Jeff Jackson is suing the U.S. Department of Agriculture after a decision that could delay food assistance payments. A little over a month since the government shutdown, SNAP benefits are at risk for over 1 million North Carolinians. This includes families who depend on these payments to have food on their tables. And as of today, tens of millions of Americans will only get partial payments from SNAP benefits for this month. The Trump administration won't tap into additional money to fund the full payments in November, and it was not clear when those reduced benefits would be distributed. Executive Director of the Allied Churches of Alamance County, Jay Berger, oversees the Community Kitchen Emergency Shelter and Food Pantry. They provide meals and support to people in need. Berger says the demand for food assistance has increased already.
People have to understand the far-reaching effects of the program. We're just not talking food stamps. Let's that's what people know, but it's so much more to that.
Berger hopes community members will be proactive by supporting local food programs now because it will continue to grow in the coming months.
A former Alamance County detention officer and an inmate are facing felony charges following a contraband investigation. Investigators say they found narcotics and other contraband inside the jail. 40-year-old Alberta Ham of Burlington is charged with multiple felonies, including providing contraband to an inmate, possession with intent to sell and deliver a controlled substance, and a felony sex act as a government institution employee. Her bond is set at $200,000. 36-year-old Richard Montgomery Robertson Jr., also of Burlington, is charged with conspiracy to possess a controlled substance on a jail premises. Robertson Jr. has been incarcerated on murder charges since 2020. The case is still under investigation. Municipal elections for Alamance County will take place tomorrow with more than 40 candidates running for office. Our politics editor, Miles Hayford, is in studio and has more.
Thanks, Charlotte. Tomorrow, 15 races across the county will be voted on. Polls open at 6:30 a.m. at the almost 40 locations. Polls will close at 7:30 p.m. Town of Elon residents will vote on 2 races, Town Council and Mayor. Incumbent Emily Sharp is running for re-election for mayor unopposed. Incumbent Randy Orwig, Steve Exum, and Michael Radigan are vying for the 2 open seats on town council. One of Exum's main priorities is increasing the town's usage of sustainable practices like solar panels and electric vehicles. Radigan wants to prioritize funding for first responders. Orwig says that he wants to continue his work on the town's sustainability committee. Other key races near Elon include the races for city council and mayor in Burlington. Burlington Mayor Jim Butler is not running for re-election, so Beth Kennett and Ronnie Wall are running for the open seat. Burlington City Council has 2 open seats and is highly contested between Ian Baltudis, Donna Van Hook, Jeffrey Smythe, and incumbent Harold Owen. That's all I have for you. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Miles. Elon News Network will be following all of the results of these races throughout the day. Be sure to check out elonnewsnetwork.com for the latest updates.
If you want to fill your tank with gas, the prices in North Carolina are the lowest they've been in 15 years. AAA says the statewide average for regular unleaded is $2.75 a gallon, about 9 cents cheaper than last week and 21 cents less than a year ago. The last time prices were this low was March 2010, when gas prices dipped to $2.72. Among major metro areas, Fayetteville drivers are seeing the lowest prices at $2.63, while Durham-Chapel Hill is the most expensive at $2.88. The national gas average is now $3.03.
Listen up, student organizations. Elon's Student Government Association Q3 funding is due this Friday. Requesting Q3 funding is no different from the past 2 quarters, but if you're new to this system, when you go to Phoenix Connect, you'll find the form under the menu icon and then select Organization Tools, and then you'll go to Finance. After you get there, you'll go to Create Request in the right corner under SGA Funding Request. SGA Vice President of Finance Ian Berger says that when he and the Finance Board are looking through these requests, the organizations that get approved for funding are those with very descriptive requests. He also says that organizations are more likely to get funding if their events are inclusive and collaborative with other organizations. There's a more in-depth look into how to use Phoenix Connect for funding on SGA's website and in the upcoming edition of this week's Pendulum.
Earlier this afternoon, Vice President for Student Life, John Dooley, sent an email to the Elon community announcing that Campus Safety and Police will be conducting a test of the outdoor alarm system. The alarm will go off tomorrow at 10 a.m. and will last approximately 3 minutes. An all-clear alert will be issued when the test is complete. In his email, Dooley reminded students that if you are not receiving e-alerts, they should update their information on OnTrack.
Coming up, how a new addition is bringing big smiles to Peace Haven Community Farm.
Plus, I'll have your weather for the week right after the break.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think.
You all right?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Hate is loud, but love is the majority.
Our Mackenzie Cruz is in the virtual studio with the 5-day Phoenix forecast. Mackenzie, how's it looking for this week?
Thank you, Olivia. It looks like we're done with that rain for a little while, and we're starting off November with some sun. Now for your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Tonight we'll have a low of 41 and clear skies. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 65 and a bit of a breeze. Wednesday will warm up to 70 and clear skies. Thursday and Friday are looking at mid-60s and more sun. And finally, Saturday ending off the first November Phoenix 5-day with a high of 71 and mostly sunny skies. Early Sunday morning, daylight saving time ended for this year. We got an extra hour of sleep when the clocks fell from 2 a.m. back to 1 a.m. What that means for us is that the sun will rise and set earlier as we enter November. That's all for now. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Sounds like a warm start to November, but I will say I'm not feeling that extra hour of sleep just yet. What about you, Charlotte?
Yeah, I woke up on Sunday and I didn't actually realize that the clocks were changed. It was just changed on my microwave, which was hard, but yeah, I wish that we could have that extra hour of sleep every weekend.
I totally agree.
Yeah. Well, the Family Justice Center and Family Abuse Services of Alamance County hosted their annual candlelit vigil to honor all of those who have lost their lives to domestic violence this year. Our Alice Morrissey was there to learn more about the event.
Attendees held candles as the names of those who lost their lives to domestic violence this year were read out loud.
Charles Garrett, 49. Brandy Scott, 30. Michaela Harrison, 26. Quizaria Williams, 7.
The Family Justice Center and Family Abuse Services of Alamance County came together to honor Domestic Violence Month. Executive Director for Family Abuse Services, Linda Burgeon, says that an event like this is a powerful way to advocate for those in need.
So it's really impactful. Part of it is I'm a survivor myself, so I acknowledge that I was one decision away from being on that list.
Burton says that children who are exposed to family violence are more likely to be part of the domestic violence cycle. She says by hosting events for the public, it helps people connect deeper with those affected.
So I hold this work very closely to my heart because I now have a child that's in that cycle. And so doing this work, thinking about the people that we've lost, gives me more reason to come back and continue to do this every day.
Family Justice Center intern and Elon senior Ruby Radis says that her time at the FJC has taught her the importance of having a support system within a community.
You truly will never know when the Family Justice Center will be in need for someone in your life or someone around you, and that they can be that support system and that you can break a cycle of violence.
Alice Morrissey, ENN Tonight.
The Family Justice Center and Family Abuse Services of Alamance County say they want people throughout the community to know that they are a resource and a safe space for anyone fighting against abuse.
A new addition to Peace Haven Community Farm is bringing together those with different abilities. ENN's Anjolina Fantaroni has more on what a new community center means to the farm.
Peace Haven resident Ben Helminski may be excited for an event at the farm, but something bigger is coming. A 20,000 square foot community center. CEO of Peace Haven, Philip Sprinkle, says the center will open more opportunities for everyone.
We do not want Peace Haven to be thought of as a place where just people with intellectual disabilities live and play, right? We want it to be a place where people of all abilities do.
Peace Haven is an 89-acre farm that connects those with special needs to their community. Director of Programs at Peace Haven, Dana Roseborough, oversees the Fiber Arts program at the farm. She says the community center will expand jobs for those who she teaches.
I can take not just the job skills I'm teaching here, which are transferable out into the community at large, but be able to actually make it where people can become employed right here on this space.
Peace Haven also has core members who are residents who live on the property, such as Jeff Pigari. He says he's excited that the new center will welcome anyone.
This will be open for all abilities, no matter who you are, no matter what your talent is, because there will be an opportunity for you to face your fear of trying to do something.
Overall, Reactions for the community center have been extremely positive.
Party hat.
And it's expected to open in April or May of 2027. Anjolina Fantaroni, ENN Tonight.
The community center will also include event spaces, art rooms, and a cafe with food served by all abilities. Flying into the break, students are taking technology to new heights for Elon Drone Day.
I'll have your Hurricane Melissa updates after the break.
Kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Even more than I wanted a gold medal, I wanted a heart of gold, like the mentors who were my balance beams refusing to let me down, and the coaches who spoke out to anything out of bounds, heroes who never stood on podiums, but stood up for me. Every shot I made, give the assist to those who since my youth were referees, ready to blow the whistle and end abuse.
I rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011. I love Toast because she's a lazy diva. Toast does whatever she wants, obviously. She's sleeping right now. She's an epic snuggler. She's so comforting. She's so loving. Toast makes me laugh. When I walked into the shelter, I knew right then that she was special.
Kudos, Carl. You've always had a need for speed. Racing anything with wheels, speed reading novels in record time, yelling out 3, 2, 1 at every traffic light. But this time, you've taken your power obsession to the next level. By purchasing this electric vehicle, you've given yourself instant torque that blows your old launch times away, which will keep you saying, "Woo-wee," every time you punch the pedal. Good for your adrenaline, great for the planet. That's the power of EV.
As we enter November, many students are asking a big question: how do I apply for an internship? For many companies, the search for new interns starts a semester in advance. Elon University encourages students to use campus resources like Career Services and the Student Professional Development Center. These offices host events throughout the year to help students prepare, including free business card printing, resume reviews, and major-specific counseling. So let's get into the basics. To apply for an internship, start by finding one that interests you. Good places to look are LinkedIn, company websites, and the Elon Job Network, a platform that connects current students and alumni. Just log in with your Elon credentials and start searching. Next, focus on your application. Elon Career Services recommends keeping resumes to a page, highlighting your skills, experiences, and awards. Cover letters should also be one page and tailored to the specific company and position you're applying for. And finally, don't forget the follow-up. Career advisors suggest sending a thank you email within 24 hours of your interview, and if possible, a handwritten note within 48. So whether you're applying for the spring, J-term, or the summer, a little preparation now can make a big difference when it comes to landing that perfect internship.
Mackenzie Cruz is joining us once again to talk about Hurricane Melissa. Mackenzie, what's been going on?
Thank you, Olivia. Hurricane Melissa has since dissipated, but the effect on Jamaica is lasting. Melissa was a Category 5 when it hit Jamaica on Tuesday. The death toll was confirmed to be 28 as of Saturday by the Jamaican government. They are still without electricity and phone service, and the roads are dangerous due to flooding and fallen trees. Other Caribbean nations, such as Cuba and Haiti, were hit as well. Warming oceans make for heavier rainfall and more intense winds. Melissa joins Umberto and Aaron as the third Category 5 of this Atlantic hurricane season. That's all I have on your hurricane updates. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Mackenzie. We will be sure to keep an eye out for any more hurricane updates as the season continues.
New artificial intelligence classes are coming to Elon's School of Communications this spring semester. Intro to AI content creation and generative AI visual design allows students to learn more about and use AI. There are no prerequisites needed for either class. Generative AI visual design is a full semester course that offers a lab-style approach. The class encourages professional and ethical standards for responsible AI use. Intro to AI content creation is a half-semester course that introduces students to the field of AI content creation. Students will explore AI's wide range of applications in all steps throughout the creative production process. The course will end with a capstone AI short film.
Elon officially joined the Okanagan Charter, continuing their goals within the Healthy You initiative. Our Cassie Weymouth has more on the story.
Elon's adoption of the Okanagan Charter is so important. It reminds us that health and well-being are not afterthoughts. They're essential to who we are as students and as people.
That was Anya Brodich, the president of the Student Government Association, with her opening remarks during the official adoption of the Okanagan Charter this past Wednesday. The Okanagan Charter is a document meant to help colleges and universities promote health and well-being. Elon University will be the 44th to join this cohort. Anu Reisman, the director of Healthy You and the one to propose adopting the charter, says that this is just the start.
Because it really is the beginning of how do we now take these principles and these calls to action to the work that we do daily.
Plans like new Healthy You classes this winter term and a renewed commitment to wellness.
Embracing this charter, we commit to a future where health promotion sits at the heart of everything that we do.
Attendees of the event said they hope that joining this charter will allow for more collaboration with other schools in the future. Cassie Weymouth, ENN Tonight.
Attendees of the event said they hope that joining this charter will allow for more collaboration with other schools in the future.
Elon's School of Communications hosted its 4th annual Drone Day in the Snow Atrium. Drone Day is an event where vendors, professionals, and drone enthusiasts come together to learn all things about drone. Around 40 high school students from around the North Carolina area also attended the event, including the drone soccer team from Ashboro High School. The event also included demonstrations from companies like Raven Advisory, which is a drone company focused on risk management, security, and military training. Elon Professor of Communication Design Randy Pyland was a driving force behind the day, saying that Drone Day is an opportunity for him to share his passion for drones with the community.
Well, I think it's unique that we would host an event like this. And I think we do the communication side of it. As I see this, is our role in this is to communicate the drone industry or the drone, what's happening in the drone industry to different entities. So anybody that comes through here will see that there's something going on with drones at Elon.
Pyland says he hopes to continue to grow this Elon tradition, even planning to move into a larger space next year as engagement grows.
Coming up, how one local group is making fall yard cleanup a little easier this year.
And after the break, how Elon came together to celebrate the Festival of Lights.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
In 4 days. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children. She didn't know what to do.
Did you have a good day at school?
She gave them some broth. without any bread.
There you go.
And kiss them all soundly.
Night night.
Good night. And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Women are bad with money. That's what the world's been saying for centuries. But now we've got something to say. Save it.
It's time to save ourselves by saving our money.
Until we're no longer 80% more likely than men to live in poverty in retirement.
Save it. The falsehoods, the feelings of fault.
Then, the funds. Learn how to save for your retirement at wesaysaveit.org.
I've always been told I gotta be strong. Thick skin, tough as nails. But to be everything for everybody, it wears on you. Black don't crack, they say. But it can. We all can. Reach out to a friend if you see them going through it. No matter who you are, being vulnerable is what makes us whole. Learn how to help at seizetheawkward.org.
Elon's annual Diwali celebration brought together music, food, and all-around great energy. ENN's Virginia Vance was there to capture all the action.
The Truett Center's Diwali celebration in McKinnon Hall had food, henna temporary tattoos, and a performance by Elon's Bollywood dance group, Surtal.
There are lots of holidays around this time of year when the days grow shorter and the nights grow longer and things are a little bit darker, right? All of us are looking for a little bit of light, right? And there's lots of different ways, and this is the Hindu celebration of that light in the darkness.
One Surtal dancer, Sachi Kamath, says she joined the group to be in touch with her culture.
We're all wanting to be more in touch with our culture, and dance is a great way to do it.
Only a small number of students at Elon identify themselves as Hindu, but the crowd at the event was much larger. Kamath reminisced about the warmth of Diwali.
I've celebrated Diwali for many years, ever since I was a kid, and I used to even celebrate it in India. And it was always a festival of light and hope, and it brought upon a new year.
This has been Virginia Vance, ENN Tonight.
The annual Diwali celebration continues to bring the Elon community together.
Today marks 1 week from the start of the loose leaf collection program in the city of Graham. Property Maintenance Superintendent Tim Covington says his team collects between 4,000 and 6,000 yards of leaves each year. The process starts right at your curb. A leaf vacuum truck sucks up the loose leaves, which are then taken to a city-owned farm to be composted. Covington says composting helps enrich local soil and keeps drains clear of debris. But there's one key reminder: only loose leaves will be collected.
Take pride in what we do. We do a good job, and we get a lot of compliments on leaves and how our city looks.
The free leaf collection program runs through mid-February. Well, that's all the news we have for you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
Head over to our website, elonnewsnetwork.com, for stories, sports, and more.
And make sure to follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great night, Elon.